Hello and welcome. In this brief lecture, I'll be giving you a brief description of what Chrome Developer Tool is. The full name for the Chrome DevTools is known as Chrome Developer Tools. The Chrome Developer Tool is a set of authoring, debugging and profiling tools built into Google Chrome. Most web browsers have their own kind of development tools, but the Chrome Developer Tools is specific to the Google Chrome. The DevTools provides the web developers with deep access into the internal workings of the browser and also of their web applications. The Chrome DevTools allows you to perform live testing on a web application and also troubleshoot any related errors. You can also use the DevTools to track down and fix layout related issues, that is, issues relating to CSS. The DevTools allows you to optimize your code for your web application by setting breakpoints with JavaScript and using the insights from the breakpoints to optimize the code and thereby making the application function better. Knowing how to use the Chrome Developer Tools will help you become a more efficient web developer. So that's it for this lecture. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Hello and welcome. We are going to take a look at the requirements that we need to set up the environment to explore the Chrome Developer Tools. The first thing we need is a good text editor. I will be using a text editor called Atom. There are several other good ones also available, like Brackets, Sublime Text, and Visual Studio Code. There will also be a video on how to install Atom. So if you want to use Atom, there will be a video available to guide you through as well. The next thing we need is an HTTP server, so we can render our test application in the server, on the server as an HTTP request. So I will be using Atom Live Server, which is a package that you can install in the Atom text editor. Finally, you need Google Chrome. Since we're exploring the developer tools within Google Chrome, you need to have Google Chrome installed. So that's all the requirements to set up the environment to explore the Google Chrome Developer Tools. Thank you. Bye for now. Hello there. Welcome. In this lecture, I'll be describing what Atom is. What is Atom? Atom is a modern open source text editor. By open source, that means it is free to use and also is open for people to contribute to make it better. It is highly customizable and cross-platform. So you can change its default appearance and also you can use it on any operating system. So you can use it on a Mac or you can use it on a Windows. That's what it means by cross-platform. You can also use it on a Linux-based computer. It is created by the same team that created Git and GitHub. A text editor basically is where you write computer code. Just like you use Microsoft Word to write text, you use a text editor to write computer code. It comes with a built-in package manager that allows you to to install packages and themes, so you can modify or add to the features of the Atom text editor through packages. So it has an ecosystem of thousands and thousands of packages that were created by various people within the community. So most of them are free to install, so you can install any package that you know about, or you can go to the package library and search, and you can use that to add features to the editor. You can also change the default theme. A theme basically is the appearance of the editor. So the default theme is a dark theme. For example, if you want a lighter theme, you can install lighter theme. So there's so many things you can do with it. Through the built-in package manager, you can install whatever packages you want that are available, and also themes as well. There's also a search and install function within the package manager that allows you to search and install packages. You can also disable or deactivate packages that have been pre-installed when you installed the Atom text editor. It also comes with auto completion. So it has a smart auto completion that helps you write code faster with a smart, flexible autocomplete. So depending on the type of document you are working on, you have different context for autocompletion. It also enables you to easily browse and open a single or a whole file. So you can actually, if you're working on a project, you can actually embed the entire project within the Atom text editor. It also has a good find and replace feature that makes it easy to find and replace text. So you can find, you can preview, and you can replace text. And it allows you to do this as you type in the file or across your projects. So this Atom text editor was actually designed with developers in mind. So the team that developed it are themselves developers. So they've put a lot of work into it to make it much easier for existing developers and new developers, so that it can make you productive much faster. So that's it for the introduction to what is Atom. In the next lecture, we will install the Atom text editor. Many thanks. Bye for now, and have a good day. Bye for now. Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to download and install Atom. The link for Atom is displayed in the address bar for the web browser. Atom automatically detects your operating system and gives you the download for your operating system. So the current download, so I'm going to click on the link to begin the download. The download has completed. That's the download there. So to start the installation, I'm just going to double click. Once the installation completes, it also launches the application. So you can just click on X, and you can also X out of it if you want to. Hello and welcome. We are going to install a package called Atom Live Server. What is Atom Live Server? It is a simple HTTP development server. It has a live reload capability. What that means is you don't need to reload the browser once you've made changes. So it makes changes on the fly. So any changes you make to your text editor or your code is reflected live within the browser. You don't need to refresh for the changes to appear. You can install it as a package from within the Atom text editor. When you start the Atom Live Server, you can specify what port you want to start it on, and the command you use. For example, if you wanted to start it, if you want the local server to run on port 3000, the command you have to type is Control-Alt-3. So you press Control-Alt-3, that will launch it on port 3000. If you wanted it to launch on port 4000, you do Control-Alt-4 and so on. If you wanted it to launch on port, say 900, you do Control-Alt-9. To stop the development server, you type in this command, Control-Alt-Q. So let's go ahead and install the package. If you have got this welcome guide view open, you can do it from within here, or if you haven't got this view, you can go into the settings, and from within the settings there's an option here to install packages, so you can click on that, okay, depending on which option you want to go for. I'm going to go for the one here. I'm going to go install a package. I'll click open installer and I'll do a search, and the package is called Atom Live Server. So I'll do the search for the packages and see what comes up. So it's searching for Atom Live Server. Okay, we can see we've got a few options here. So I'm just going to scroll down the list until I see what I want. Okay, so that's what I want here. You can tell you this is how many times it has been downloaded. So it launches a HTTP server with live reload capability, and that's the person that developed it. So I'm just going to click install to install the package. So once the package has been installed, you get this option here. You now get the disable and the uninstall button. Alright, so anytime you want to disable it, you just come into here and click on the disable button, or if you want to remove it completely from your package list, just click on the uninstall. So we now have Atom Live Server installed. So now that we've installed the Atom Live Server, we can test it, and to test it you need to have a project to test it on. So I've got a sample project, so I'm just going to load it on. It's mainly useful for HTML, JavaScript stuff. So I'm just going to click File and I'll go Open Folder, and I'll go to my documents and pick that folder up. Okay, I just say discard that. So that's my document name, my project. So once you've got your project in place, just click on Packages, and there should be an option here for Atom Live Server. Click on Start Server and it should launch. You see automatically, you may get an antivirus thing, just click Allow. You can see here it launches your project on this port here. So this is it says launch default is 3000. You can also specify to launch on any other port. So this is actual project being launched as an HTTP server. So running your project as a local HTTP server is quite useful because it allows you to test and mimic a lot of things that you could experience in a production environment. So that is it for this lecture. If you want to stop the server, the way you stop, you can stop it from either you use the command, you can use Control, Alt, and Q, or you can stop it from within the Atom text editor. So I'll just go to the editor and go Packages, Atom Live Server, and click on Stop, and it tells you here Live Server is stopped. Okay, but you must have a project before you can test it. So that's it for this lecture. Many thanks for watching. Bye for now and have a good day.